Need those. Need those. Need those guys. We need those badly. Oh my goodness. Coming off of the embarrassing loss to Florida that was 9-2, obviously. You would think they would want to come into this game, just throw that all in the trash, start new. You're still at home against the team that's last place in our division. Like I said, you need these wins in the wild card race that you're in. Look, yeah, you're in an actual race. This is. That one hurts. That one hurts. That one hurts. Let's get into the game. About the first period or so, not all of the first period. Some of the first period I missed. I was at the Florida State Fair. I had no internet, so once I got out of there, I tuned in. But I did miss this first goal. But all I know is once I turned the game on, it's like, why? Why does Matthew Joseph look like Connor McDavid? Why was Matthew Joseph everywhere tonight? Putting shot after shot on Vasilevsky from good chance. These are not just chucking shots on net. These were good chances. Matthew Joseph. I like Matthew Joseph. I liked him when he was here. But Matthew Joseph kind of took this one over for the Senators. So yeah, first period, Sens go up 2-0. And it's kind of a weird game. There were like no penalties up until this one here. Deep into the second. Kucherov, did he even end up with a shot? He might have gotten a shot off when the goalie was pulled towards the end of the game, but it was just a weird game for sure. And those first two periods, the Lightning really didn't put enough pressure on the Senators to be able to win this game. And the Senators they're not a good team. They're just not. They're not a good team. It was physical. It's not like the guys just laid down and just took a whooping, but I don't know, man. I don't know. So later on in the period, Matthew Joseph ends up getting his second in the second period, and then the Bolts do answer right away. Chafee with a little wrister. Like, okay, got that before the second period ended. Enjoy this second intermission. Go over what you need to go over. Come out in the third. Do what you need to do against a bad team. You can score 2 goals and not give up any against a bad team at home. Off a rush. Shoots it at Vasi. Rebound comes off his leg. That gets finished by Tarasenko. Once again, we answer Braden Point with a nice goal there. And there's just nothing after that. The Lightning got some really good opportunities. Forsberg was able to keep the puck out of the net. Cooper pulls Vasi closer to 4 minutes than 3 minutes left in the game. They get some good chances. Keep pressure on them. Senators miss a few open net shots from pretty much the entire ice, but that was it. Lightning lose this one 4-2 to the Senators. Can look at the deserved to win-o-meter. It's still calculating here. The game just ended pretty recently, so it looks like they're going to give the Lightning around 55% to 45%. They had some good chances. And I'm sure that'll show when we go down to the expected goals. I would be willing to bet that the Lightning had more expected goals than the Senators. Forsberg had a good game. He did have a good game and goal for the Senators. You got to give him props for that. And, I mean, the Lightning didn't get their power play. Did they get one power play the whole game? I don't think they did. Chernak and Chafee, yeah. So no power plays at all at home for the Lightning. And there it's done simulating. So 57 to 43. Doesn't matter. Even if you get all those chances, you got to finish them. So really does not matter at all. And even though they had some really good chances, and yes, they didn't convert them, it's not enough. 26 shots on goal. against a team like the Senators. They're really not good defensively. It's just not good enough. And you have to bounce back after a game like that against Florida. So it's back-to-back really rough games for the Lightning. You try to think of the positives. Oh, jeez. Chafee looked good. AC Mont played with some fire tonight. That's it. That's all I can think of. Chafee had a good game. AC Mont, real good energy, real good fire. He was all over the place, but that's Chafee and AC Mont, the names we have on this team. Let's step it up, guys. After, like I said, after the Panthers game, you need your big boys to step it up. So, but it does show you that the Lightning did not come in here and lay down. It just wasn't their night, and you really wanted it to be their night after Saturday. I didn't even post a video Saturday. I was like, what do you want me to talk about? What am I going to talk about? That was a straight up ass whooping. There's not really anything to say. So I'll pull up the standings here. I really don't want to look at them. I know Toronto won today. I know Detroit won today. It's not going to look pretty, but we gotta check this. All right, so here's those wildcard standings I was talking about. The Maple Leafs have taken over that third spot pretty easily over the last week from the Lightning. 68 points to 65 now, and they have 3 games in hand on us. Don't love that. And the Red Wings, like I said, they're right there with us, and they have 2 games in hand on us, and they're only 1 point behind. So our next game is on Thursday. That is going to be against the Washington Capitals at home. This will be the final game of our homestand before we go back on the road against a couple of Eastern Conference teams. I am pretty sure in back-to-back games, I believe Saturday and Sunday. New Jersey and New York. So they're all winnable games. They're all teams that were above in the standings, but they gotta have some real high energy going into those environments. You know, Vasi's gonna play one, Johansson's gonna play another, and they gotta come out with some results. They need points from these games. They honestly got a pretty nice stretch of winnable games here. The next 8-ish or so up until this New York, Florida, Vegas stretch here, these are all very winnable games. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, I actually guessed that correct. So 8 games stretch. You'd like to see them win 5. You'd like to see them win 5. 5 of them are at home. 3 of them are on the road. The 3 games on the road, they're not any powerhouse teams. They're all solid squads. Philly's a solid squad this year with Torts. Jersey's solid. New York is solid. But like I said, they're all winnable. You come back at home, you got Buffalo not having a good season. Montreal, extremely average, maybe even below average. Calgary, average. And then Philly again. It's going to come down to the end. It really is. And the games like tonight, you got to have them. You got to have those, especially at home. So that's going to be it for this video. Vasi, I'm talking about the goalies. Vasi versus Forsberg. Vasi, not his best game. Like I said, Forsberg honestly had a pretty good game in net for the Senators. So 2 days off, and back on Thursday at home against Capitals. I'll see you guys then. I'll have some videos going up between then, but until then, for the Lightning game reviews, that'll be it. Leave your comments down below. What are your thoughts on the game? What's going on with the Lightning? Why are they not getting the results that they need at home after playing so good at home this year? I know it's 2 games, but it's an ugly 2 games. So let me know if you have any thoughts in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, and go Bolts.